In honor of the upcoming release of Battlefield 1, I decided that it was probably prudent to do something a bit special, because unlike the last couple games in the Battlefield franchise, I'm actually excited for this one, and I thought it would be neat to kind of go back and take a look at some of the other games in the series. Now, I don't have exactly every single Battlefield game, and a couple of them I do own, but I can't really show, mainly Bad Company, because it's on my console, and I don't have any sort of TV and console recording software, but nonetheless, let's take a look at a few different and older Battlefield titles and see how they hold up nowadays. So without further ado, I present to you Battlefield Month. Battlefield 1942 is the most hilariously bad game that used to be absolutely amazing. Back in 2002, there was a very few games that did warfare on this large of a scale, and playing this game back then was one of the greatest experiences you could have as a gamer. However, unfortunately, it doesn't exactly hold up years later. So I loaded into one of the campaign missions, and the first thing I noticed was that the gunner in the tank beside me resembled more of a mutated chicken than he did an allied soldier. However, he was blowing things up, so you know, that's always a plus. After shooting at things for a while to no avail, I eventually stole one of the Axis tanks, and let's just say the AI showcased how inept it can be at certain situations. They would literally lay down in front of my tank and let me just run them over. Were they trying to get underneath the treads so they didn't get crushed? Who knows, but it didn't exactly work out for them. The AI kind of has that old school gaming mentality where they completely ignore you until that instance where every single one of them locks onto you all at once. It's kind of hilarious and yet infuriating, as you really don't know if you're going to instantly die or not. I also feel like the enemy tanks in this game are pacifists, as this one literally drove up and then stopped right before me, and then just kind of ignored me no matter what I did. Tank? You gonna do tank things? You gonna blow me up? You gonna do something? No? Okay, that's cool. After a while, I ran out of ammunition and just started using my knife instead, but it really just kind of looks like you're buttering toast rather than trying to stab the enemy. But you know what? I like toast, so that's really not a problem at all. Then I went and played on another map, but made the critical mistake of cranking up the number of AI opponents, and they just kind of all bunched up together and made grenade kills way too easy to get. After that, I took part in the amazing battle on the classic Battlefield map, Wake Island. Okay, really, I just had a very serene boat ride. Then I got stuck in the boat after I tried to get out of it. After that, I spent roughly 6,000 years waiting for a plane to spawn so I could test out the flying mechanics, and after the inevitable heat death of the universe and one finally spawned, I was immediately destroyed by my own landmines that I forgot I placed when I was bored. In conclusion, Battlefield 1942 is a very sloppily made title by today's standards, but at the time it was released, it was probably one of the better games and the better multiplayer shooters to ever be released. I give it 6 Jihad Jeeps out of 7, and hope you guys will join me through the rest of Battlefield Month, and hopefully in the next episode we will be taking a look at Battlefield Vietnam. Yes, I do have a hard copy of that somewhere. I'm gonna have to dig it up. I really hope I find it. Anyways, let me know what you thought about this video in the comments, and I am IAmPattyJack, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.